since last time. I've done quite a lot of the salvage contracts, and I've repaired the ship, you may have noticed. And I've also learned how to Pokemon ships. So I'll show you that in a second. Don't want to get into that cloud by the looks of things. Should be safe here. Yeah, but inside the ship, I've got cargo, I've got an assembler. I don't remember if I had this. No, because I've built all this since last time. Yeah, got a servicing, so Pokemon ships, and a survival kit, and ha! I couldn't actually find one in the shops, so I had to make them. Yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, and this, I don't know if I've discovered this or created or invented this, but this is a DLC door, offset door, right? Now I don't know if this works with other doors, but you see I've got no vents in here, right? So no vents, right? And you walk up to the door. See, oxygen. I don't know why it was going all vibrating there, but yeah, that kind of works as like a cheap airlock, and I don't understand why. It seems to be like with these offset doors, if it's inside a ship like that, it seems to work. And I've not really tried it with the standard doors, but yeah, I don't know why that works, but I just thought I'd share that with you because it's like a cheap airlock. Since last time I put the other Gatling turret on, and they both actually have a little bit of ammunition now. I've got some food going here because I kept running out of food, and so it's nearly run out of food again, so I'm gonna have to trade of thought. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that in a second. Yeah, and I put these drills on. Now I don't want to go around mining, but I do need ice, so yeah, I put them drills on so I could get ice. Yeah, and so yeah. Anyway, the salvage ships, right? I think I've got to find a reactor before I get poisoned by the radiation. You see it? Yeah, there we go. Let's get that safe before we do anything. Alright, yeah. So all you got to do, you have to own most of the blocks on the ship. Okay? So I'm going to grind these off. And I'm not going to get in there and search through all the cargo. Okay? I'll claim that. And we want the override off. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to grind the blocks out until I own most of the blocks. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I've got to pause it a second. Sorry, pollen's high today. But yeah. I'm going to go around and I'm going to grind the blocks out until I own most of them. Okay. Don't know if I can repair that. Maybe. But you don't need to see. I'm going to go and grind all the blocks out until I own most of them, then I'll bring you back. I think I've got to replace the power cell and the battery. I hate that. You can almost grind it, but it always has to take one. Right. That should be it. Yeah. So I think I own most of the blocks, right? So I'm going to go to my ship, into my services terminal. Then we go active grids. Open icon. Yeah. Now, this is a main menu option you can toggle, but I've got it switched off because I had an idea, right? So I'm going to poke him on the ship. Now that's in storage now, right? And the parts I want... What way? I went the wrong way. Yeah, are now in this little briefcase. Because the whole inventory of the ship gets dumped out into this little briefcase. So I haven't got to go around trying to find grind down every cargo thing and destroy the ship just to get that. And I thought that was a pretty good little hack there. So what I'm going to do... Oh, maybe I should put gravity on this. What do you reckon? Be alright. Yes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the station. And then today, what we're going to do, once I poke him on the ship and show you how, I'm going to do a combat mission. I actually bought that warden, and it actually looks pretty cool. I don't know what it handles like in combat, but I like the name of it. So we're going to go back and poke him on the ship first. Then we're going to go out in the warden, and we're going to do a combat mission. And hopefully, I don't blow up, because I don't know if it's a good ship or not. I just bought it because I thought the name was cool. See you when I'm back to the station. So I thought I'm going to stop because I needed to make the food, and I thought, where's the algae gone? And I realised that the computer had put it into this. I didn't realise that the survival kit to make food. So I didn't need to make the that. Yeah, but I did not know the survival kit can make food. No, that's good to know. Not very fast, is it? Okay, why aren't you making it? Oh, it is just really, really slow. Oh, okay. But it does do it, it's just way slower. Okay, but good to know though, right? I'm going to put it in the oven. That was really slow, wasn't it? Let's put that in there. I think I've got this. Oh yeah, it's like 3 times the speed, right? Yeah, but I didn't know that. I just thought you might want to know. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought you had to make a food processor. Anyway, I'm halfway home. Be back. So, I did buy the warden because I just thought it was a really cool sounding name. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to combat test this in some combat missions. But that does look really cool. I'm not sure how well it's going to fight, but find out. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you the Pokemon ships. Eat. So what we did, we stored it, right? So what you have to do, salvage target, retrieve it, and that'll pop it out in somewhere around here. Doesn't matter where. There, down there. Right. Then we go salvage and salvage target. Generate quote. See, so we get like that's 300 grand, right? For the salvage. Yeah, and that is now. Well, oh yeah, I've got 300 grand for the salvage of that. I think the actual mission pays something like 30 grand. I think. Oh yeah, this is double-sided and they're different on both sides. I didn't know that. But I think I click that every time I come in, so. So, contracts. Yeah, so I get paid 33 grand, but the ship I scrapped was worth like 300 grand. So, that's a good way of doing it. Now, the bounties. Okay, so that one's worth way more, so I'm going to guess that the price is how difficult it is. I'm going to try and get the cheapest one because I haven't combat tested the warden yet. I think that 2 million going to probably be about the cheapest one. Yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to try this because you get 250 rep for it. So let's see how we go. Oh yeah, colon. Make sure I've got the right one. Yeah. 27 miles. Oh yeah, my reputation so far. It's one. Yeah. So once you get over here, you start getting discounts. So that's going to be worth looking at in the future, right? Yeah. Now the warden, I have brought. It did come with a small amount of ammunition. Tripping over my tongue, but it's not a huge amount. And it doesn't have an H2O2 generator. So I don't know how well we're going to do on that. But it also has AI blocks as well, which are heed that if the cockpit gets destroyed, the AI will switch on. So we'll see how well that goes. But like I say, I've not combat tested it yet, but I did give it a test flight, and I did find that it was very, very sluggish, like with the rotations. And I like my ships to be fast and agile. So once I'm out in 0G, I'll show you what I've done. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, what I did, I added 3 more gyroscopes to it. I put one there, and I put one there and one there. That's because it was very, very sluggish, and I like to have maneuverability. So, yeah, I don't really like the agility on this thing, but I'm going to test it out. You know, I mean, the worst that happens is I lose the ship. So, but then I suppose I can come and salvage it later, right? Yeah, I'll bring it back when I'm closer to the fight. Closing in on them. What we got? I'm not saying. Oh, where's? This is why I gave it more gyroscopes. I like agility. Oh, that's like the ship I got, isn't it? I need to try and concentrate a little bit. Let's get the camera gone. Rocket launcher too. I like that. Maybe I should try to get the cockpit. That's a bit better, right? Wait. Propulsion. Power, there we go. I think the weapons are down on it, but I know there is a rocket launcher at the front, so I'm trying to be a bit careful, because I don't really want to ruin my new ship on my first outing. There we go. Actually, if I cycle them to propulsion. There we go. Take out the engines. Makes a bit more sense. I don't have a land... Oh, I do have a landing gear. I might be able to salvage the ship. Oh, shit. It counted as a victory. Oh, great. Maybe if I get to my body location, I could salvage my ship. Maybe. Typical, isn't it? Never. Dang it. That happened when I faced the Factorum as well. I built myself this ship, and I spent like quite a long time designing it and building it. Thought, yeah, this is a really cool, tough ship. And then I went into a Factorum encounter, and I killed them all. But then the same thing happened. I kind of get tunnel vision, and yeah. I can't believe I just ruined my ship. I can't believe that just happened. Anyway, I'll see if I can... I'm hoping I can get back and salvage it in time, but I'll bring you back when I'm at my body location. If nothing else, I want to get my tools back. Right pack. Heading up to a red circle, so I guess I'm getting close to the wreckage. It's marked, you know. Thought the wreckage might have drifted away. Right. Turn my Gatling guns off. Looks like I didn't get here in time for my body. Can't see the warden anywhere. That might be parts of the warden. Nope. Oh, bugger. I'm actually quite annoyed that I lost my tools there as well. I mean, I've got other Mark 1s, but that's not the point, is it? It's the principle. Right. Yep. Also, I didn't shut this when I left earlier, so it's vented more my atmosphere, isn't it? Yep, no sign of my warden anywhere. I mean, I guess I did do the mission, right? And the warden cost like 600 odd grand, and I got 2 million for doing this. So, guess that's a pro win. I believe that blew up. It looks like it's drifting though, so I'm gonna landing gear it. I was hoping that I'd find my warden. I really was. But it looks like it probably got blown completely away. We'll salvage this if we can. Did? No. Did? No. No, it's not letting me get my dampers. Oh, has it already? Yeah. I thought it normally says dampeners relative to whatever, but it didn't do that this time. I mean, you think there'd be some warden wreckage somewhere, right? Now, you think there'd be something left. But nothing. Nothing, tra-la-la. Oh. Alright, that's locked. Alright, cool. Annoyed. I am annoyed. I mean, my body despawned before I could get... I better turn that drift off. Yeah, my body despawned before I could actually get back. And that was probably like... No, like literally about 20 seconds. And I would have had my tools and my food. Luckily I did store a little bit of food, but... It's better to have some good loot, that's all I'm saying. It's better to have some loot. You got something for me? Oh, I'm gonna be pissed off. I literally just hacked that. You saw that, right? Show me. Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to have to do... I think I might claim... They're an interior turret. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to claim all of this. Then I'm going to Pokemon it. And then I'm going to see if I can find the wreckage of the warden. I'm not hopeful on that one. But... I'm actually really annoyed. I'll be back when I'm at the station. Or if I find the warden. Okay, we home. Okay, so... I think to be fair... The warden was actually a pretty good ship. It was just let down massively by... bad pilot. And... I'll admit I'm a bad pilot. I mean, you're probably a better pilot than I am. This is why when I build my own ships, I always design them to survive ramming. And that's for two reasons. Number one is because I crash, because I get sort of laser focused and crash. And number two, once all my turrets are destroyed and all my weapons are gone, I resort to ramming anyway. So I always build my ships to ram. So I don't think that was a fair test of the warden. So I recommend you try it out because it was actually a pretty good ship. Now, I did manage to Pokemon the other ship. Gunship. Retrieve. Where is that going to spawn? There you go. I think that's called the Rook. Yeah, so anyway, I've got to see how much that's worth. Hopefully I can get some cashola for it. Salvage. Alright, 200 grand. Reputation bonus. Is that my Oh yeah, because my rep went up by like 250, didn't it? Faction. Okay. I actually got a bit of a bonus, but it looked like it said 12%. Not 1. Might be a glitch, but I will take it. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make myself an actual combat ship. And I think maybe, don't know whether to get one of my old ones from, I can hologram it over, or if I should just buy one of these and tech it up. The bulwark. I think I might just get one of these and sort of do it up, you know. I wish you could get a preview before you buy it. Like, because all you get is a little picture, right? I never knew you could do this. I was just saying you should have a preview, and here it is. Cargo, fast, powerful. I never knew you could do that. Just hover over it. What's the snub? Air minimum is just enough. Yeah, I don't like that. Exposed hydrogen. I hate the ion fade. Yeah. I bought one of them in my other world and it's a piece of junk. I'm considering that one. Is that like... No, that's small grid, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it restocks in a minute. I wish that the NPCs did more than just sort of walk into you. Because that's all they seem to do. That they walk around and like you'll be at a station like this and suddenly you'll see yourself do this. Warp. Because they just walk into you. Or when you're trying to get out the doors. Like you're trying to get out the doors and they just sort of stand here. What's the point of that? Yeah, so what I think I'm going to do, I think that's probably going to be about it for this one. Because I don't want to make these, I can talk. I don't want these episodes to go for too long. But I'll let that reset in 20 seconds. I'll see if I can get a decent ship. If not, I'll go to the one in orbit. The other station in orbit. 10 seconds. Should we check out the cafeteria? You actually buy food there. What's that? Guessing DLC block. With it right. Built by Vivarium. I like that. Yeah, I'm not going to buy any more DLCs because it's not super worth it for me at the moment. Entropy. Okay. Could be reset by now. There we go. Yeah, it's got nothing new. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the other space station. The other one, where is it? One? Yeah. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go there and I'm going to hope that I can find something that I can fix up and make awesome. Where is it? That's 20 miles. I don't really want to fly there. I'm going to take an oxygen bottle and just Hydro Man over. But yeah, what I'm going to do, I'll go there, and if I can find one, I'll show you what I found. And if not, then I'll just say I couldn't find nothing. Come on, give me my oxygen. I do like this airlock though. I'll say I discovered that quite by accident. But I don't know why it works. I don't know if it's a DLC block only, because it's an offset door. Gonna take a oxygen bottle. Right, so I'm gonna make my way to the other space station, and I'll bring you back and tell you one way or the other what I'm doing. Got here. Yeah, let's see what they got. Can't see around the back of that one. Contract store. Oh, we have got some new ones. Explorer. I like the little bits of lore they've got on there as well. I never noticed that. I don't know if that's new. Production, medical room. 2 jump drives. A little bit out of my price range though. That one. I bought that one before in my other world. I really like that one. I think it's cool. 5-2. I can't quite get that one. I like the look of it anyway. All frame C. I kind of like that. Looks like a car. Heavy module freighter. That looks like something I probably shouldn't say. Old breaker. And for that courier. No, ion drives plus that way. Price range. I'm going to look at them anyway. Alright, that's one of the ones that you can find a distressed ship or whatever. Oh, twin rail drones. I suppose you could, like, if you have the keep inventory thingy on, you could probably Pokemon a load of these, then set them out in battle. That's probably why they have a timer on it, and why they have the, like, option to not have everything in the inventory stay with the ship. Probably so people can't cheese it like that. I think we might go with that. Okay. You stop pushing me. Yeah. But I say, I don't know what the ship's going to be like. It might be a piece of junk. Let's have a look. Oh, it's yellow. You know what? I think that's got some potential. I could probably stick a couple of turrets here on each side. I'll move the bridge back and armour the front up, maybe. Yeah, I think this got some potential. I quite like it, actually. I'm going to see what it handles like. Then we'll end it. Trouble is, I don't. Why give me an airlock that shit? Why give me an airlock that shit? Just vent the whole ship every time I come in. I'll fix that. Oh, I like that seat. What's that? Suspended control seat. N. What's that? Systems pack. Yeah, I'm not going to buy the DLC, but I really like that seat. That's really cool. Let's have a check out anyway. Bedroom? Or did it come with any stuff? No. Cheap's right out on this one, didn't they? Like that. I'm guessing that's going to the areas where I thought I might put guns. And if that is, then I can just put a cargo container at the end there. What's this? Hydrogen engine. Yeah, we're getting rid of that. I hate those things. They burn through the hydrogen way too fast. Never used them. I think overall though, this is quite a nice little ship. Let's see what it handles like. Alright, the acceleration. Not terrible. What the brakes like. Whoop. That's not, I'm not pushing reverse, I'm just seeing the natural braking. Okay. I do want another gyroscope, I reckon. What's the sideways like? Bit sluggish. I think what I might do is add some ion backups to it. I'm going to add some backup ion drives to it, because I don't like just relying on hydrogen if I'm making a battleship, because the hydrogen goes down and then you're screwed, right? I reckon I've got enough stuff for my other salvage missions to fix this up nice. I'm probably going to have to lose the control seat, but to be fair, I don't see myself in the control seat anyway. I mean, that's all I see, so it doesn't make a difference really. But it does look really cool. It's like in that, what was that film? I know I'm going off on a tangent now, but all I'm going to do is land and then that'll be the end, so feel free to leave. But yeah, there was a film, I can't remember what it was. It was Russell Crowe, and he was like this evil AI inside a computer, and he was built using the minds of like serial killers, and they put it all together and made him. I think he was called Sid or Sim. I think it was Sid. Yeah, and he was inside this computer, right? And there's this copper that went in, and they used the VR. It was like advanced VR for training, and they built these AIs in there. And one of the other guys in the lab, he'd worked out a way to make, like, basically 3D print things from the computer into the real world using glass. So he made this snake, and it looked like a snake, but it was made out of glass, right? And this evil guy, it's Russell Crowe. I can't remember if it's Sid. I think it was Sid. Yeah, but he got in, right? And he managed to trick one of the nerds into sort of like printing him out a body. And he went on sort of a killing spree, and this copper guy had to shoot him, but because he was made out of this glass stuff, he was like really hard to kill. It's called. It was quite an old film. You know, it's like before 3D printing was a thing. You know, it's like really old film. I can't remember what that was. Anyway, tangent. But like I say, there's part in it where the seat that I'm sitting in actually looks like the one that they used in the film. It was like a VR thing, and they was like running around on the air, but they was being held up by these chairs with like VR headsets on. But anyway, not important. I'm going to get this back and finish it off. See you later.